Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got a good one for you today. Just left a medical conference this morning, and it was great. It was really fantastic. Out here in Irvine. I'm going to go to the beach, though, because just had a really thorough morning, to say the least, talking about all this stuff. There's so much going on in healthcare that's really exciting, and it really applies to all of us too. So there's things I want to talk to you guys about, with the economy as we get into December, and we try to get our plan for the first of the year. Please take a second. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this with all your friends and colleagues and everybody else, and don't forget to join the email list. The link is below, and you can do that. The conference that I attended was the 10th Healthcare Summit, and good crowd. They had it a hybrid event where they had live event and they had it online as well. The guy that runs the organization, Scott, invited me to come out, which was very nice of him to do that. But I wanted to talk to you about a couple things that came from this, and that is in healthcare, what you're going to see is, through the health crisis, there's going to be some good that's going to come out of this, and that is better care. Healthcare prices are going to go up an absolute fortune. 38% is what the average was that people talked about today. That's a lot of money, guys, for you to pay 38% more. Now, again, we've talked about, food going up, gas going up, everything else, and now you have to look at this healthcare spike that's going to affect every single one of us. And the next thing is, what's going to be innovative? You're going to see so much with artificial intelligence in our healthcare in the coming years. It's going to make a huge difference. If you want to make money right now and you're looking to get into something different, healthcare is definitely in vogue for money and for things like that. But what can you do differently inside of the healthcare industry? Look at that. Look at what you can do, because the stuff I saw today and what people were talking about was absolutely amazing. There is a healthcare group that sends everybody a tablet. So you sign up for them, they get basically like an iPad type tablet, and you are then shown how to communicate directly with your provider. So it cuts down on doctor visits, it cuts down on preventative maintenance. It increases this, but it absolutely, for this huge investment that this company makes up front, it saves an absolute fortune in the long run, because grandma learns how to use the tablet and communicate with their doctor. You see that people are healthier as a result of doing this. You see that people eat better, they have better fitness, they take their medication, they're completely better off by doing this. It's absolutely fascinating. But that's the future of healthcare right now. It's going to be different things. The blockchain is going to play a huge role right now in the future, and blockchain technology is going to be something that's going to be completely around, as far as with the patients, with the doctors, with innovation, with getting things done as far as from a biotech and a science side of things. I mean, it's absolutely fascinating. So really encouraged by this. Plus there's a couple people there. We want to have a couple of events and things like that in 2022, which I'm sure we will have. And again, healthcare. Here's the other thing. If you guys are changing your insurance, what programs are you offering new people? Here's what's sickening. People are going out and just signing up and renewing their health insurance. No, ask what they're giving the new people, because there is a major healthcare provider that's giving everybody an Apple Watch that signs up for a new insurance policy. Well, great. I want the Apple Watch for my insurance company. And this is one that you've heard of. Now, I don't want to just say their names so that everybody's slamming them for the free Apple Watch. But again, ask these people what you can get. And the idea with this is that, I have a Fitbit, and I keep track of my fitness and when I walk and things like that. But it makes me more active. I got to get 6,000 more steps today to get 20,000 steps. Things like that you constantly look at. But They're giving out the tablets. They're giving out the Apple Watches. What are they giving out with your insurance company? Search it. Ask them. Tell them you want it. And again, anything in this world, any other program that they're offering anybody else, I want it for free as well. And again, because we're renewing, they save money when they don't have to give you one of those things. But these things pay for themselves because people go out and get healthier. So share your thoughts on all this stuff. Let's go to the beach, guys. Let's go down and get some sun and take a look at this. But just a really inspiring day and very exciting. So I'm in Laguna right now, and one of the subscribers sent me a beach that she wanted me to go to called Moss Point. So I've never been here, and this place is known for divers. You know, scuba divers come out here and walk out here, but you park up on Pacific Coast Highway and walk through these really nice houses, and then you come down to this beach that looks utterly amazing. So just want to come down here. You know, we heard from the Fed president, Jerome Powell, who said we're going to retire the term transitory. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. This is a lying child is what this is. This is a guy that says something one day and we're not supposed to believe, we're supposed to believe him and not supposed to accept the fact, hey, you just told us 2 months ago that inflation wouldn't be a big deal. And guys, everything that you are buying right now is shooting up through the roof. I'm telling you this, after going to the conference today, I am absolutely shocked at what healthcare is going to cost in 2022. And what they're not going to pay for, what they're going to try to stick you with, that's what you got to be really leery of. But again, inflation's an absolute nightmare. They're going to taper and they're going to stop their quantitative easing and buying, but it's not working, guys, okay? And again, we're going to clean up our room in 6 months. The country will be destroyed by then. Our financial system will be absolutely destroyed by then. We also heard from Janet Yellen, who Grandma Yellen's talking about how bad the debt ceiling is, and we need to get this solved, or we're going to be in complete and utter disarray by the middle of December. We won't have any money for the middle of December. So, guys, you cannot make this stuff up. It's completely crazy. These people had a nice private beach, and some guy shows up in a suit. So, kind of disrupted their day. Anyways, this place is absolutely insane how nice this is. So, oh my gosh. This beach is absolutely amazing. It is stunning. It's got these rocks that are in the sand. The waves crash into them. Just absolutely beautiful. Our buddy Elon Musk, a couple things in the news with him. Right after Thanksgiving, he told the SpaceX employees that they could basically go bankrupt. There's the real risk of bankruptcy for SpaceX because of the Raptor rocket not selling enough. They need the Raptor rocket, which is their main source of revenue, to go up in 2022 every 2 weeks. Think about that. A rocket in space every 2 weeks, or they're going to potentially go bankrupt. Okay? Well, that's a motivator to keep your job, to say the least. And the other thing about our buddy Elon Musk that's really fascinating is that, rich people do not do things by accident. You don't all of a sudden get real lucky, okay? They do everything that's calculated. This guy's no exception. The sale of his stock is at a perfect time. First of all, if his other company is running the risk of bankruptcy, he's ensuring generational wealth by selling all the stock. That's one thing. Now, the next thing is the tax sale. It is anticipated that because he moved out of the great state of California that I'm standing in, that this guy saved $2.5 billion in taxes. Think about that. Just his tax bill, by moving out of this state where I'm standing, this guy saved $2.5 billion. So that is utterly amazing to me that this guy did that. The tide is starting to come in right now. And what's nice is eventually this entire beach gets taken out. You've got the rope that's up here that these lucky people that live up at the top of the hill, they get to their staircase. But this place is eventually underwater when the tide is high. It's very cool. You've got, it's almost volcanic the way that this place looks. It's really cool. But our money has no value, and it is absolutely going down the drain right now. And they have the same problem in Turkey right now. The politicians are not doing anything to stop the major problem with inflation, and it's the exact same thing that we're having in this country right now that nobody wants to admit. The problem with that is that the buying power for the citizens in Turkey is completely been wiped out. Now you can say, okay, well great, food goes up. No, business does not get conducted when this happens, guys. You don't get bread to the market. You don't get meat to the market. You don't get groceries. That's what happens when this market collapse happens. So be ready, guys, because this could happen here just as easily, because the politicians, the Fed, and everybody that's acting like, hey, it's no big deal, you know, inflation's transitory. Oh, I guess it's not. We're not going to raise interest rates. Maybe we'll raise interest rates in 3 months. This is a setup, guys. This is an absolute setup for this thing to crash. But look at Turkey. Look at the story included in the video description. Turkey's got a major problem, and they could basically be done in just a matter of days right now. So that's what we're experiencing. They're experiencing it live right now. We're next, guys. We're next. Share your thoughts on all this stuff, guys. Ray Dalio, who runs the world's largest hedge fund, came out and said that cash is not a safe place to be right now because you're being taxed to death by inflation. And you need to have safer investments and gold, silver, things that are hedges against inflation. Speaking of gold, one of the stocks that was a sponsor on my channel, they found gold. Prospect Ridge, they did gold mining samples and found gold this week. There's a press release, and I'll include it below for you guys. So pretty exciting news for those people that were involved in that. So gold, again, hedge against inflation. Silver, taken an absolute hit lately, guys. It's absolutely been on sale lately. Again, silver is manipulated by JP Morgan. They do not want this price of silver to go up, even though it's the most used metal, seriously, for so many different industries. And it's on sale, guys. So take a look at it. If you can get your hands on it, it's very difficult to get right now. Get some silver. Get some silver mining stocks. Good luck, guys. Here's a few things that I'm just going to wrap into one. Crime is such a problem that there's a restaurant that was supposed to open in about 2 weeks in San Francisco. Ramen Hiroshi. Ramen house. I love ramen. I love a ramen place. I love when it's good. This place was supposed to open in 2 weeks, and thieves broke in last night and had a party in the place that was under construction. Partied. Then after they partied, they stole all the restaurant equipment. Stole the security cameras too. Absolutely everything. Completely destroyed the place to where now they are months behind on reopening. You cannot make this up. I, for one, am so glad I'm not going to San Francisco in January this year. I do not. It's the last place I want to go right now. So there's that. The next thing is, in Biden's tax bill, there's a huge tax incentive for the rich, trial lawyers. Think about this. When you get in an accident, and we've all heard those ads on TV where the guy says, hey, you know, did your boss yell at you? Did you slip and fall? Did you bite your lip? You may have money coming. Those guys are trial lawyers that put the money up to try your case if they take the case in contingency. The problem with that is when they do that, they've got a huge exposure, filing costs, court fees, your doctor bills, all this stuff. In Biden's tax plan, the one that was just signed, his Build Back Better stimulus nonsense, in the Build Back Better stimulus nonsense, he made it so that that's all tax deductible for these guys. So they're deducting that, And I mean, it's going to save them millions of dollars. It's anticipated it's $2.5 billion a year in tax savings alone. So you cannot make this stuff up, guys. The rich just keep getting richer, and crime keeps escalating all around the country. Things are very precarious right now, to say the least. And I get a lot of people that write and ask questions about, hey, what do you think we should do with our 401k? Again, I'm going to give this example to you that I've given to friends. I spoke to somebody about this today. Look at your retirement account today, where it's at right now. Okay? Are you happy with it? Great. If you thought you could lose half of that, would that hurt you? Would that hurt your life? A lifetime of work to lose half your retirement. Okay? Go talk to an expert. Don't just go to the company liaison. If you have 401k through your company, don't just talk to them. Talk to a financial advisor and get some real answers. Talk to somebody who has seen 2008. Better yet, if you can talk to somebody who has seen 2000 and 2008, they're going to know what a stock market bubble is going to look like. They're going to explain to you how quickly that 401k can drop 30, 40, 50% in a day. Talk to an expert. With age comes wisdom. With age comes experience. Talk to somebody who's been there and done that, not somebody that just wants to sell you something. So protect yourself. This is the perfect time to do that. Again, you have enough warning signs. The stock market goes down 1,000, up 300, down 500. Do you really believe that things are safe right now? Because I think that things are absolutely catastrophic, and I think things are absolutely terrible right now, to say the least. So get yourself protected. Look at different options. As far as the banks are concerned, you're going to have a problem like you have in Turkey right now, where people cannot get money, things are shooting up, but businesses are going to close. Okay? And again, it makes it so you cannot go to a restaurant, you cannot eat. Do you have food in the house? Do you have some cash in the house? Do you have your prescriptions for a month or so? Do that. I got it all. I got it all at my house. Okay? Set. Okay? If you're into precious metals, go get more precious metals if you can get them. Okay? But protect yourself and take advantage of this time, because there's going to be a day when the music will stop. But I believe that our money that we have right now is absolutely worthless right now. I really do. And I really think that you're just kidding yourself if you think it's time to just, you know what? We'll talk to Ted. He knows what he's doing. Okay? Good luck. Okay? Get some real advice. Talk to multiple people. If you were going to have heart surgery and I was the coolest heart surgeon in the world that just, you know what? I've done this a few times. I can help you. Dan's the last guy you want operating on you. Does that make sense? Talk to somebody who's been there, done that, seen it all. Age, wisdom, whose clients have money too. Not some broke. There's a term that I use, but don't use somebody broke, okay? Get somebody who's seen it all and is fairly successful themselves. That's my advice. Here's a fascinating story where the Federal Trade Commission has issued subpoenas to 9 major retailers. And they're concerned that these retailers actually helped create the supply chain problem. Now, the Federal Trade Commission has authority to subpoena businesses that are, quote, registered businesses. So this is something that they just can't scoff at and go away from. It's places you've heard of, the articles below, but it would be interesting to see if they're going to hold any of these people responsible for everything that we've experienced with lack of product and delays and things like that. Now, one thing I want to add to this is, we talked about the Christmas tree shortage and the fake Christmas tree shortage. What's going to happen if you own a business and you sell Christmas trees, fake Christmas trees, whatever, and you miss the season? Who do you take it up with, okay? The boat captain? He has nothing to do with it. Who's responsible for this if you miss your window and you can't sell stuff? That's a great question that I want answered, and I'd love to know. Now, you can say, oh, Dan, they'll just hold it for next year. Okay, well, let's hold those Christmas trees at your house. I mean, where do you store stuff that doesn't sell this year? And also, you know how it is, guys. Stuff that doesn't sell this year gets discounted substantially. and moved on. So the Federal Trade Commission getting involved in this is pretty telling, and the article's pretty interesting too. So take a look at it and let me know what you guys think about this. Our money is worth nothing, and the music is about to stop, guys. I really believe that. I think that we've had so many warnings, and people have just, oh yeah, don't worry, it's going to turn around. Business is going to get better. Turkey, they're a bunch of idiots. We don't want to worry about that. Guys, trouble's coming here, and it's going to come here in a big way. Okay? The CNBC article that I also included talks about real estate prices. Real estate went up in September, 19%, guys. 19% month over month real estate price increases. How do you make that up? Okay, you've got Phoenix, you got Tampa, you got Miami, all these places shooting up. Those were the highest. Guys, this is unsustainable. Okay, you're starting to see real estate not get multiple over ask prices. You're starting to see it actually coming down to earth and things falling out of escrow. You're starting to see sellers having to make the houses look nice. Just went by a house that was on the market for about a month now in a friend's neighborhood, and they were doing all this construction. Oh, did you guys close escrow? No, we're tired of people not making offers, so we're fixing the place up. So they're gonna spend about 30 grand to make the house livable, so it'll be a normal neighborhood, a normal house in the neighborhood. So please don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this with all your friends and colleagues. And don't forget, guys, it is December. Do all your goals now, guys. Write them down. Write a weekly goal. Write a monthly goal. And write your New Year's resolutions today. Put it someplace that you can see it. I guarantee things will get done. And you'll be ahead of the game by the time January rolls around. We're going to do a bunch of grants this month and different stimulus programs that are still available, grants that are available. You're going to see a slurry of them this month because there's so many different programs that cities and municipalities are going to have to give the money away, or they're going to lose the money. One last thing, there's a guy, Lee Price III. I love this guy. This guy went out and borrowed $1 million with PPP loans and created a bunch of fictional employees and squandered the money. He went out to strip clubs, bought himself a nice Rolex, went to town. He did try to save some money, and he bought a 2019 Lamborghini, wanted to buy used so he'd save a little bit of money. So he's price conscious with your tax dollars and squandering it. So this guy just got 9 years in prison for squandering $1 million. I wonder how much of it's left, and I wonder if they could sell the Lamborghini. The strip club money, we know that that's gone. So Cinnamon's not giving it back. So onward and upward, guys. Please do not forget to hit the like button and share this with all your friends and colleagues. I will see you guys very soon.